Ms. Shahida, are you aware about the LGBT community in Malaysia?
I have to say that I only know that they do not have much freedom to advocate the thing that they're advocating. And I will also say the fact that most of the kind of groups or events that they will do, they'll have to do it in a very private, very small spaces. That's all I know. So I would say that they're quite restricted. Yeah.
So in your opinion, are you supportive or are you against LGBT?
I am supportive of LGBT. I think I advocate it mainly because I still don't find a reason why people would think that it's a problem, right? I've done research and studies about it, I've teach about it, and I still don't understand that it's not a disease, right? So if you were to boil it down to the fact that it's emotional attraction to someone else, then it's just an emotional attraction to a human being, right? If you can feel a lot of love for animals, cats, dogs, plants and whatnot, why can't we feel the same love and emotion for of someone of a different gender and that is still a human being, right? I believe that the community or the groups that is advocating LGBT right should have the freedom to support or to advocate whatever that they have. But I think that would be a long time still before we reach that. Also, to be in context, I don't know whether you're going to ask me or not. If someone comes up to me, whether my family members comes up to me and say that, oh, I am gay, right? How would I react? Okay, this is what I want to be honest now. And I think when we talk about gender, we talk about sexuality, we have to be honest. And I don't want people to say that I am conflicting myself. I'm a hypocrite. When it comes to LGBT and the issues of LGBT, I'm a hypocrite, right? If my child comes up to me and say, "Mommy, I am gay," I will not be A-okay straight away, right? It will take time for me to ease myself into it, mainly because the background or the kind of cultivation that I have, my religion still plays a very important part of me. So I will be very conflicted in terms of that, right? But as I mentioned before, I know that it's not a disease. It's not a mistake. It's not incorrect. So it will take time for me to kind of ease myself into it and kind of see that actually it's not their fault, right? And that it's not them that has to change, but it's me that has to change. If you ask me whether it's right or wrong, I think the perception of right or wrong, if you're gay or not, should be taken out, right? We should understand the fact that it's a fluidity, it's a flow, it's understanding that why is it that we are categorizing, or that you're gay therefore you're right, or therefore you're good, therefore you're bad, right? Or if you're not gay therefore you are good, or therefore you're wrong, or therefore you're bad, right? So we should take all of that, this kind of categorization that good is the opposite of bad, or that you're gay therefore you should not be not gay, is something that I think we need to reevaluate.
Okay, so do you think in 5 years' time will the people in Malaysia be more accepting of the LGBT community?
No. I would say that if we want to really talk about how people in Malaysia will accept LGBT, I would say we have another 20 to 30 years down the road. One of the main reasons is because Malaysia is so complex, right? We have such diversity in culture. And each community and each culture would have their own way to handle and look at LGBT, right? So even if one person say it's okay but it's okay but we still have to find a common ground for Malaysians to exist together. So that will take a lot of time. And I feel that even though youth have more open space for them to express their sexuality and gender identity, I also feel that there is still this majority, this 60% other people out there, youth, that are either in your public universities, public schools and whatnot, that are still not educated about it, and still does not know about it, and we need to reach to them. Yeah, so I think 5 years is too soon. To be realistic for me, I think another 20 years. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time.